They only gave me 5 minutes to go on the goddamn show. 5 minutes. And then I remember when Stealth put it out there, send Karmic the link. Pat Dixon gets the link and he coyly says, yeah, I need somebody who can talk. I'm like, I'm talking now, ain't I, you fucking bitch? I'm talking a red streak, maybe not up to your caliber of horse shit. So Pat only gives a link out to men that he think he can control. I think he's seen my money come in, and I don't wanna get to. I want the money to keep coming in. I can't give this guy a time on my show. So should we put this to rest and just talk about it for hours on end, or should we just put this dog to rest? I think put it to rest, personally. Because they're always going to have an opinion of me that doesn't correspond with what I feel. So these people, that's how I'm going moving forward. I'm just sick of working around people, using other people to fight their battles. These people. And I did, and what did I get? Treated like shit on both sides of the coin. So them. They're having a good laugh at my expense. These people. So we have nothing to talk about anymore. Moving on. They can stay in the doldrums of, nothingness as far as I'm concerned. They can stay there. But no, they just rather that's how they become. They'd rather be somebody else looking in so they can keep that air of superiority over the person. That's why they're doing what they're doing right now. The air of superiority that Pat Dixon loves. If he doesn't have that, he has nothing. Absolutely nothing. So, except sycophants. That's all he has left is sycophants. Enjoy your sycophants.
Okay, hold up, boys. Okay, Karmic, is this you? Is this really you? Say hello.
What's up?
Hey, man.
Hey.
Holy shit, it really isn't.
Barely. I'm a little worse for wear this morning.
Okay. Karmic, let me ask you. You don't have to answer this, but are you already monetized as far as YouTube's sake? With the watch hours.
Well, here's what YouTube did to me. I hit the watch hours already, right? And now YouTube is in the review phase. And I'm like, well, I'm just going to assume that ain't going to go any further than that. So I figured might as well go down Super Tip Alley to get some cash going my way. Since I have a whole nother month to wait for YouTube to figure out if I'm worthy enough for their goddamn platform. But
that goddamn corporate mindset.
Oh, okay, Karmic. Okay, Karmic. I think I know why. Okay, but I was curious about that personally, but
right.
I think, yeah, we're not gonna air this shit out in public, but I think I know why. But okay, but you know what? You're gonna get it though, Karmic.
Yeah, you are. You'll get it, dude, for sure. Mr. Kill got monetized.
That's what I was thinking. Mr. Kill Everything. He went everywhere with a few drinks in his system.
Give it probably a week or two, you'll be straight.
Yeah, I'm hopeful, optimistic. We'll see, but
no, you're there, man. Every stream you have, you got over 100 live viewers. Like you're there, dude. It's just a waiting game at this point.
Yeah, and it couldn't come a moment too soon. If I was 1 month late on this push that I'm going for, if I was 1 month late, I think my days on YouTube would be done because just the time and everything. So I had to really kick things into gear, if you will, over the last few weeks.
Yeah, you did though. Hey, can I ask you a serious question though? It's taken a toll on you, right? Like you're obvious. I'm not going to lead you into this, but how are you feeling, man? Like seriously.
Well, I have calmed down on the drink. Let's say that. Now I'm just doing it on the weekends just to, have a chat with people and do that. So that's where the drink is at. There's no day drinking, night drinking.
Karmic. I mean,
I guess that was
if it's anyone who can relate to you, it's probably me.
Yeah. Right. Stealth put a wedge between Karmic and Clowntown. I'm just gonna say it.
He also put a wedge between a lot of areas, let's just say. But
Yeah.
that's, you know, and I'm just looking at stuff
Oh,
like
gee. What gave it away? The name, sneaky
Stealth
bastard.
Yeah, yeah.
Stealth in the
Sneaky
chaos.
bastard. Yes.
He's exactly he is the living embodiment of his name. So yeah,
Yeah.
you got to take what you can get when it comes to stealth chaos. That's for damn sure.
But these people are telling you to start taking shots at first thing in the morning, man.
Oh yeah.
They.
Now there's an expectation that I created with all this shit. So now that's the thing. The first impression that I gave people is not the best, not what I wanted to show. And here we are expecting a shot sitting by me.
I know, man. And do you feel pressure? Do you feel pressured that you, like, let's say you're just doing a weekday stream and you've got, I don't know, what, 20 or so, 30 or so people telling you to take a shot? Do you feel pressure that you need to?
Not really. No,
Okay.
I've
That's
heard it
good.
so much to the point where I'm like, okay, yeah, we got it. Yeah, they want me to drink. They want me to act a fool and all that. I understand. That's what they're looking for. They're looking for that visceral drunken reaction out of me, which I've been kind of given left, right, and center. But
Yeah.
now there's an expectation that I created, so I gotta figure out how to navigate around this shit.
Yeah.
And the only way I can do it is I'm drinking only on Saturdays, people. That's the only thing I can do.
Yes.
Karmic, that being said, what about Pat Dixon? The shit he's been saying about you.
I went in great depth of how I feel about Pat Dixon. I think moving forward, the best thing I can do with Pat Dixon and his, you know, piddly little Rumble crew is just ignore them completely and let them be irrelevant moving forward.
Wrong, boy. No, you should absolutely have Pat Dixon on your show or go on his show. Hash it out, man to man.
Honestly,
went hard in the paint yesterday to the point the bridge is burned, and I burned it to the ground yesterday.
It's not.
No.
It's not.
Still no. Knock it off, Karmic. No, it's still. You can still no. Okay, honestly, you're like, holy shit, man. You contributed to his show. You appreciated his show. Obviously, it's not burned to the ground. I mean, in the moment, it's raw. Papa understands that, but I think you both could hash it out. That's what I think.
Can I chime in on this one? I think you should do it privately because you've got a Kevin Brennan problem on your hands.
Holy shit, Dexter.
Let's be honest. You know, you can't have Pat on your show. You can't
Dexter,
go on Pat's show.
This is why Redman hates us.
I know, but I'm only speaking for Karmic for his own sake because I don't want to see this.
No, damn it, Dexter, keep that shit.
Or you guys could just come on Clown Town and hash it out. Let's do that.
Right? Yeah, there you go.
That would be a deal.
Yeah, the first place you guys met was over here, you know? Like you could easily just go to KB when he gets pissed. You know, you could say, I didn't know Clown Town was bringing him on. We were just talking. And then all of a sudden, Pat Dixon's on. You know what I mean?
I hear you. Yeah, there is that where it's like, you know, for me personally, I just wanted to focus on being an MLC supporter simply because there's only so many podcasts that a person can digest daily. And I was digesting MLC and Pat's show, and I simply ran out of time ever since I started streaming. That's another thing. And all the elements of the last 3 weeks being, you know, thrown out at, you know, on his show for his entertainment, for his crowd. All of a sudden, they're trying to make me look like something I'm not in a way.
They're using you as a pawn, man. I almost got thrown into it, dude.
No, you're right. They're using me because that's all they can do now. They can't use me as a financial supporter anymore. Now they got to use me in a different way to pad their wallet.